It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That is incomplete. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate move.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8. And, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense seeking his 3rd Super Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had a share of disappointment. But just when we write him off, his guys always seem to deliver. And here he is now with a chance to make history and be one of just a handful of coaches with 3 Super Bowl rings. That's impressive. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Mahomes now to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. There he goes, left side. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 7-all is the score. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get...
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 32 on the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Josh Jacobs, 50 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. 2 yards to go, second down. Now here's Mahomes. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Richardson to throw off play action. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit up.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And that'll be caught by Tony. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off two huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Mahomes now on first down. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! Rashee Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. A final shot before the half. Richardson. And incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors that normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And quickly, they get to the line. Richardson off the play fake. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point try now for Moody. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now Richardson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Richardson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's a foot race. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Third and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Steps away to his left. And that is kind of way up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And his kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They had the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, 49ers. Davante Adams, 47 yards. And the Niners have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Now Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And now a throw in 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive out. Everyone's going to be on the same path.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Anthony Richardson, 33 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Fight, but he can't at this point in the game. Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Mahomes. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. And this is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Richardson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Richardson to throw it. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Richardson going right to the air. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Now it's Richardson. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. He may go. Davante Adams. Touchdown, 49ers. Davante Adams, 91 yards. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. That's into the hands of Fortson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Richardson now on 2nd down. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill taking it in. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A run by Pacheco on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, Mahomes. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he works free. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Richardson looking to throw this. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all to score on EA Sports. Now Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. First and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick six ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Richardson off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Hardman to return. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Covered a lot of ground there, 80. The punt return. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. extra point by Butker is on target. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Devontae Adams. He'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown 49ers. Devontae Adams. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Mahomes now on first down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Richardson. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On second down, here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35. Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, it's offense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back. Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved. He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half. Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson looks to throw once more. Taken down. The Chiefs sack. And this dominant defensive
performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off.
They've got his man complete. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Richardson to throw off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure again.
There he goes right side. He's to the 15. Touchdown 49ers. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! Rashee Rice. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Chiefs will add to their fourth quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Throwing on second and long. Richardson on the out route. This is Adams with a catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. In need of a conversion on third down. And a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Richardson looking to throw this. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So a big play there on fourth, and now first and 10 at the 30. From the shotgun, Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Richardson yet again.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, but it's still week 1. Here's third down now. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Mahomes to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now Mahomes. That is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st down. One last shot for Richardson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously.